So it's what, 2 hours late? More? Well, what a fool I am. Came here specially to meet them off the train and fell asleep sitting here. You should have woken me. Lubov Andreevna-Nevsky. An easy, straightforward sort of person. Once, when I was a kid, 15 or so, my father, he's dead now, but he used to have a shop in the village. Well, he thumped me in the face. My nose was bleeding like a tap. Lubov Andreevna. I can see her now. She was a skinny little thing when she was young. She brought me indoors into this very room. It was the nursery. She brings me to the washstand. Don't cry, little peasant, she says. It'll be all right in time for your wedding. Little peasant. Son of a peasant, true enough. And here I am in a nice coat and fancy shoes like a pig in a parlor, only rich, with money to spend, but look twice and I'm still a peasant to a peasant. Tried reading this book. Couldn't understand a word of it. Fell asleep over it.
For the dining room. The gardener sent them in.
And bring me some kvass, would you?
3 degrees of frost and the cherry trees in blossom. I don't call that a climate. I mean, really. The students get no cooperation at all. And while I'm on the subject, I bought these boots 3 days ago, and they squeak. See for yourself. There's nothing to be done with them. I mean, what could I grease them with?
Give it a rest. You're getting on my nerves.
There's always something, some misfortune, but do I complain? I do not. Keep smiling. That's me. I'll be out then. You see? See what I mean? What a circumstance or situation, if I do say so myself. It's uncanny.
Shall I tell you something? He has proposed to me.
Has he?
The servants call him Catastrophe Corner.
I think they're coming.
Oh, what's the matter with me? I'm shivering.
We can go through here. Do you remember what room this is, Mama?
It's the nursery. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, my hands are numb. We kept your room just as they were, Mama. The white room, the lavender room. Do you remember?
Oh, the nursery. This is where I used to sleep when I was a little girl. I'm a little girl again. Oh, Varya, you haven't changed a bit. You still look like a nun. And Dunyasha! Oh, Dunyasha, I remember you.
Come, Mama.
We waited and waited till we thought you'd never come. I didn't sleep for 4 nights on the train. I'm frozen stiff. Oh, my room, my windows. As though I've never been away. Home at last.
Trofimov's come back.
Petya's here?
The day before yesterday. He's asleep in the bathhouse. He's staying there. He says he doesn't want to be in the way. I ought to wake him, but Varya says not to. Don't you go wake him, she says.
Mama's asking for coffee. Quick as you can, Dunyasha.
Coming.
Oh, my little one. Home at last. Thank the Lord.
What I've been through since I saw you.
I can just imagine.
We get to Paris and it's so cold. It's snowing. Mama's living 5 floors up. So I get there and she's got some French people with her. Some ladies and an old Catholic priest mumbling over a book. It was horribly crowded with everybody smoking. All of a sudden, I felt so sorry for Mama. I put my arms around her and I hugged her and I just couldn't let go. And then she was kissing me and crying.
No, don't.
The Villa near Menton's already sold. She has nothing left. Nothing at all. I haven't got a kopeck. We barely made it to Paris. And Mama simply doesn't take it in. At the station restaurant, she ordered the most expensive things on the menu and tipped the waiters a ruble each. Carlotta's the same. When Yasha's mom was footman now, we brought him back with us.
I saw him that good for nothing.
So, What's happening? Has the interest been paid?
With what?
Oh, God.
The whole estate's gonna be sold by August.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'd like to.
Varya, has he proposed yet? But it's so obvious that he loves you. Why can't the two of you come to an understanding? What are you waiting for?
Well, if you want to know what I think, nothing's gonna come of it. He's too busy with his affairs, hasn't got the time. He doesn't even notice me. Well, good luck to him. Must be well past 2. Bedtime for you, my pet.
May one intrude? Just passing through.
I wouldn't have recognized you, Yasha. Abroad has changed you.
Yes? And who might you be?
When last you saw me, I was so high. Dunyasha, Frederick Kadoshki's daughter. Don't you remember?
Ah, yes. And ripe for the plucking.
What is going on here?
I broke a saucer.
Oh, it's good luck.
We should warn Mama about Petya being here.
I told them not to wake him.
6 years since Papa died. And my little brother drowned in the river barely a month after. Little Grisha. Only 7 and so pretty. It was too much for Mama. She just ran and ran. Didn't look back. I understand her so well. If only she knew. It might bring it all back seeing Grisha's tutor again.
The mistress will be taking her coffee in here. Is it ready? Where's the cream? Wake up, girl!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, finally back from Paris. Master went to Paris once in his coach.
First, what are you muttering about?
The mistress is home! The long wait is over! Now I can die.
Well, gentlemen, long past 2 and time to be going.
Oh, same old Varya. I'll just have my coffee, then we'll all go. Thank you, Phyllis. Oh, thank you, my dear friend. Oh, I must drink my coffee. I drink it day and night. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my dear old friend.
I'll go see that they brought everything in.
Am I really here? Is this me? I feel like jumping up and waving my arms about. Oh, perhaps it's all a dream. God knows I love my country. I love it so much. I couldn't see out the train windows. I was crying so much. Well, I must drink my coffee. Thank you, Fierce. Dear old friend. I'm so glad you didn't die.
The day before yesterday.
His hearing's gone. Your brother here thinks I'm a vulgar, a jumped-up kulak. But I don't care. He can think what he likes. All I care is that you trust me like you used to. And when you look at me with those heartbreaking eyes, you see me as you always did. Look, there's something I came to tell you. Something nice to cheer you up. As you know only too well, the cherry orchard will be sold off against your debts. The auction is fixed for the 22nd of August, where you can sleep easy because there's a way out. Your land is only a few dozen miles from town. The new railway branch runs right alongside it. If the cherry orchard and the land along the river were divided up into lots for leasing out summer cottages, you can make an income of at least 25,000 rubles a year. Excuse me, but what is this nonsense?
I don't understand what you mean.
People will pay 25 rubles a year for the building plots. And if you advertise now, I'll bet you anything you like that by August, there won't be a plot left. They'll be snatched up. In a word, congratulations. You're saved. It's a beautiful situation. The river is deep enough for swimming. All you need to do is clear the land, tidy it up a bit, get rid of any of the old buildings like this house, which won't have any use now, and cut down the cherry orchard.
Cut it down? My dear, you don't understand. If there's anything of any interest in this entire province, any one remarkable feature. Why, it's our cherry orchard.
Our cherry orchard is mentioned in the encyclopedia. If we don't come up with something and make a decision by the 22nd of August, it won't just be the cherry orchard on the block. It'll be the whole estate. You have to face up to it.
40 or 50 years ago, they used to dry the cherries, then they would soak them and pickle them and make jam out of them. Sometimes they...
Yes! All right. Fears.
Back then, there was money in the cherries. We used to ship them off in cartloads to Moscow and Krakow. And your dried cherry isn't what it used to be. I mean, they were juicy, sweet, with a fragrance to them. I mean, they knew how to do it. They had the secret.
Where's the secret now?
Forgotten. No one remembers it.
There's a telegram for you, Mama.
Oh. Oh, it's from Paris. I'm done with Paris.
Luba, do you know how old this book cupboard is? This book cupboard was made exactly 100 years ago. We might celebrate its centenary. It's an inanimate object, but, well, look at it in another way. It's a book cupboard.
100 years. I can see that.
Yes. Quite something. Dear book cupboard, dear deeply respected book cupboard, I salute you. For over 100 years, you have devoted your existence to the highest ideals of truth and goodness. Your mute appeal to the creative spirit has never faltered during all your 100 years, sustaining our courage and faith in a better future through generations of our blood, and inspiring us to social conscience for the common good. Quite. Well then, I'll see you all again in 3 weeks. Goodbye for now. Time to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. I wish I didn't have to leave. Think it over with the doctors and decide. Let me know. I can lend you $50,000 up front. Seriously, think about it.
Oh, go if you're going.
I'm off. Vulgarian. Oh, sorry. Varia's intended. He's her nice young man.
Uncle, don't say that.
No, it's all right, Varya. He is a wonderful man, very interesting. Nothing would make me happier.
It isn't fair, truth be told. Oh, one of the most. Miss Shenka is the first to say. Well, she says a lot of things.
Be that as it may, dear lady, if you could lend me 240 rubles, I've got to pay the interest on my mortgage tomorrow.
I have no money, my sweet.
Well, you'll turn up somewhere.
I never lose hope.
Oh, just what I'm thinking. Here we go, all is lost. Lo and behold, they build a railway over my land and the money comes in. It'll come right again. You'll see. If not today, then tomorrow. Schenko will win the lottery. That ticket's worth 200,000.
Yes, well, I've had my coffee, so it's time for bed.
You have put on your wrong trousers again. What is to be done with you?
Oh, the sun is up. It's not cold at all now. Breathe the air.
The orchard isn't all white. Do you remember it, Luba?
Oh, yes. It's my childhood comeback. It's white everywhere. Oh, young again after the autumn gloom and the winter cold. And happy again. Angels in heaven haven't forsaken you. If only I could lose the weight of the stone I carry in my breast. If only I could forget everything. Until now.
Lubov Andreevna.
Yes?
It's Petya Trofimov, Mama.
I only came to pay my respects. And then I'll go at once. They told me to wait till morning, but I was too impatient.
Yes, really. I said wait till tomorrow, Petya.
Your son's old tutor? Have I really changed so much?
Oh, Grisha. Oh, my little boy. Oh, Grisha.
There, Luba.
There.
My little boy.
Oh, it was God's will, Mama. What can we do?
My little boy drowned. He died. Why? Why, Petya? Oh. Anya's asleep in the other room. Here I am, carrying on and making a scene. Well, let me look at you, Petya. What's happened to your looks?
An old one on the train the other day called me that mangy gentleman.
Yes. You've gotten so old. You were just a nice young student. Now you're losing your hair? Wearing glasses. Are you really still a student?
I expect I'll die a student.
Yes. Time for bed then.
Time to get to sleep.
Ow! My gout! I'll stay here tonight. And in the morning, dear heart, see your way 240 rubles?
I have no money, my sweet.
Oh, it's a trifling sum. I'll give it back.
All right. Ask Leonid for it. Leonid, give it to him.
I'll give it to him. He'll be lucky.
Well, he has to have it. What can be done? He'll pay it back.
My sister is still in the habit of throwing her money away. Could you stand further away? You smell like a hen house.
You haven't changed a bit either.
If it were up to Mama, she'd get rid of everything she had.
Yes. Whenever you have lots of remedies prescribed for some disease, it means there's no cure. I've been cudgeling my brains. I can think of lots of remedies, which, in effect, means that I haven't got any. If only someone were to leave us lots of money. If only Anya were to marry a millionaire.
If only God could come to our help.
For starters, my sister married a lawyer instead of marrying into the nobility, and having not married into nobility, she's behaved, well, you couldn't say she's behaved with decorum. She's good and kind, and I'm very fond of her, but after making every allowance one can think of, one has to admit she is a woman of loose morals.
Anya, what are you still doing up?
I just couldn't get to sleep.
My precious, you're everything to me. It's the truth, believe me.
I do believe you, Uncle, but, dear Uncle, you must keep quiet. What were you saying about my mother? About your own sister?
I know, that was dreadful of me. Oh, God, help me, and I made a speech to a book cupboard. It wasn't until I'd finished that I realized how absurd it was.
Yes, Uncle, she's right. You really must just keep quiet. Just keep quiet.
I'm quiet. There's just one thing. It's business. When I was down at the courts on Tuesday, there was a group of us talking about this and that, and it seems that it might be possible to arrange a loan against a promissory note, enough to pay back the interest. I'll go down there on Thursday and have another chat. Your mama will have a talk with the pocket. He'll never refuse her. And in the morning, when you're rested, you'll go on to Yaroslava, to your great aunt the Countess. So there you have it. We attack on 3 fronts, and it's in the bag. We'll pay the interest back, no doubt about it. You know, I'm a man of the 80s. That's a time period that people don't think much of nowadays, but I can say I've suffered for my convictions in my time. I mean, it's not for nothing that I'm beloved by the peasant people. One has to know the peasant. One has to know with whom it is you're...
Leonid Andreevich! Aren't you ashamed of yourself? When are you going to bed?
Thank you, Uncle. I'm easier in my mind now. I'm so tired. I can still hear the harness bells. Uncle, dear Uncle, and Mama too.
It's bedtime for you, my pet. Come.
My little ray of sunshine. My springtime.
I always feel like a little girl. When I was young, my mother and father traveled from circus to circus, giving performances. I did salto morale, death-defying leaps, and things like that. When my parents died, a German lady took me in. I became a governess. But who am I? Where am I from? I want to talk to someone, but who? There's no one.
Not for me this noisy world, I care not for friend nor foe. Ah, how pleasant to play the mandolin.
That's a guitar, not a mandolin.
To a fool dying of love, this is a mandolin. Oh, if only my heart were inflamed with love, requited all.
You're so lucky to have been abroad.
Of course, I can't disagree with you. I am a man of culture. I read unusual and exceedingly interesting books, but I don't always grasp the intent of my own mind. Therefore, I carry a revolver. Here it is.
I'm finished. I'm going. Alone, alone. I am always alone.
Fate treats me with no pity. I'm but a small ship tossed by the waves. I would like the honor of a few words with you, Dunyasha. I would like them in private.
All right, but first fetch me my hat. It's near the armoire.
Very well. And now I know what to do with my revolver.
Between you and me, I think he's stupid.
Still, pray God he doesn't shoot himself. I'm so sensitive. Everything frightens me. I was still young when the masters took me into the house to work. I'm so frightened. If you deceive me, Yasha, my nerves won't hold out.
Little cucumber, young ladies don't lose their heads. And if there's one thing I can't stand is a girl who doesn't know how to behave like a lady.
You're so educated, Yasha. I love you passionately.
A girl who says she's in love is not a lady. They're coming. It's them. Go that way, I think I had a rendezvous with you.
You must make a decision. Just tell me, do you or don't you want to sell your land for building summer cottages?
Who's been smoking those revolting cigars?
Only one word. Yes or no. Please tell me.
Yesterday there was money in my purse, and today there's almost none. I just waste money for no reason. Oh, there they go.
Permit me, madam.
Thank you, Yasha. Why did I go to that restaurant of yours, Gaev? That silly restaurant with the stupid music and the tablecloth that smell of soap? And why do you eat and drink so much, Gaev? What for?
Yes.
I know I'm hopeless. Why are you always hanging around bothering us?
I can't hear you speak without starting to laugh.
Either he goes or I go.
Go now, Yasha.
Of course, right away. This instant.
They say the rich Daragonov wants to buy your estate.
And how do you know that?
I heard it in town. Forgive me, but I have never in my life met people as impractical as you, my friends. I've told you simply and clearly, your estate is about to be sold.
What can we do?
I tell you and I tell you, you must rent your cherry orchard and lands, divide them into lots for summer cottages.
All those little houses and summer people? Excuse me, but it sounds so vulgar.
I couldn't agree more.
I'm going to scream. I can't take it anymore. You are a silly old woman.
What?
A silly old woman.
No, stay, my friend, please. Maybe we'll figure something out.
There's only one way.
Please stay, I beg of you. I fear that something terrible is going to happen. And the sins of our lives.
You have no sins.
My sins. I've always been reckless with money and married a man who was a genius for debt. Champagne killed him in the end. And oh Lord, another man. I fell in love, became his mistress. And then my first punishment came to me like a blow to the back of my head. My boy Grisha, my beautiful little boy, was drowned here in this river. I went away, but he followed me, used up my soul. Last summer, I sold the villa to pay off our debts, and in Paris, he robbed me. Went to go live with another woman. Tried to poison myself. So humiliating. God have mercy. Don't punish me any longer. This came from Paris the other day. It's him asking me to forgive him and to come back. You need a wife, my friend.
Yes, I know you're right.
Well, marry Arvaria. She's a good girl.
Yes.
And
Like you, she comes from peasant people, and what's more, she loves you, and you've been fond of her a long time.
Why not? I'm not against it. She's a good girl.
They asked me to work at the bank, you know. 6,000 rubles a year.
You? In a bank? Don't be ridiculous.
Please, sir, put on your coat.
You're such an old nuisance.
How old you've become, Furs?
She says you're very old. That's because I've lived a long time. Before your papa was even born, they were already planning a wife for me. When the slaves were free, I stayed with my masters.
Yes, the old days were fine. They could at least flog the peasants then.
That's right. The masters took care of the peasants, and the peasants took care of the masters.
Here's Mama.
Oh, my angels, come sit by me.
Our eternal student is always with the young ladies.
So what?
30 years old and still a student.
Oh, stop being stupid.
Why are you angry?
Leave me alone.
Just one question. What do you think of me?
Here's what I think, Lopakin. You are rich, soon you'll be a millionaire. And, like the predator, devouring everything in its path is necessary to the balance of nature. So are you.
Trophimod, you're so clever.
Humanity attempts to perfect itself, but not without our working at it. Intellectuals look for no truths, do nothing, don't know how to work, call themselves intellectuals, while treating their servants with contempt and peasants like animals. They don't educate themselves or read serious books. Grim-faced, they philosophize, while workers are badly nourished, sleep 30, 40 to a room with no real beds, with bed bugs and foul odors and dampness and immoral degradation. Where are the child care centers and the libraries that everybody talks about? What does exist is dirt and vulgarity and our medieval ways. I don't trust serious conversation. We'd do better to keep silent.
Well, I, for one, get up at 5 each morning and work until night. I handle money, mine and others. I see what people are like.
There goes your Mikoto. Come, my friends, let's go inside. It's getting dark.
Someone's coming.
Excuse me! So sorry to disturb you, but please tell me, can I get to the station this way?
Yes, just stay on this path.
Oh, thank you, sir. Miss, how about 30 kopecks for a hungry Russian?
That's enough.
Here you go.
Thank you, madame. Much obliged to you.
We have nothing for the servants to eat, and you give him gold.
What can I say? I'm too stupid. Come, my friends, let's go inside. Oh, just now, Varya, we've arranged your marriage plans. Congratulations.
Mama, don't joke about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to remind you that on the 22nd of August, the cherry orchard will be sold. Bear that in mind. Think.
Varya's afraid of a love affair between us. That's why she won't leave us alone. She's very narrow-minded. She can't see that we're above love.
What have you done to me, Trophimo? Why do I not love the orchard as I did before?
All of Russia is our orchard. The world is vast and beautiful, and there are many marvelous places in it.
For a long time now, our house hasn't really been our home. I'm going to leave it. I swear I will.
If you have the key, throw it down the well. Leave. Be as free as the wind.
You say that so beautifully.
Believe me, Anya. I'm not yet 30 and I'm still a student, but I've suffered. When winter comes, I starve, I'm sick, anxious, poor as a beggar, but always my soul is filled with incredible hope.
The moon is rising.
Anya,
Yes.
where are you? Anya?
Varia again. Oh, it's torture.
Let's run down to the river.
Let's go.
Anya? Where are you? Anya!
Promenade pair! Grand on the leads! I'm a full-blooded man. I've already had 2 strokes. Dancing's hard work for me. But as they say, if you're going to run in a pack, you must bark with the rest. I'm as strong as, I may say, a horse. My parent, who would have his joke, may the kingdom of heaven be his, used to say that of our origin, that the ancient stock of Shemendov-Pishnik was derived from the very horse that Caligula made a member of the Senate. But I've no money, and that's where the mischief is.
Well, there is something horsey about your appearance.
Well, a horse is a fine animal. A horse can be sold.
Oh, Madame Lopakin, Madame Lopakin.
Mangy gentlemen.
I'm a mangy gentleman, and I'm proud of it.
Here we've hired musicians and nothing to pay them.
If the energy you had wasted in your lifetime trying to find the money to pay off your interests had gone towards something else, you may have in the end turned the world upside down.
Nietzsche, the philosopher, a great and celebrated man of enormous intellect, says it in work that one can forge banknotes.
Have you read Nietzsche?
What? No. Oh, this Snacka told me. And I'm in such a position, I might as well forge banknotes. The day after tomorrow, I must pay 310 rubles, 130 which I have procured. My money. Where's my money? I've lost my money. I've lost my money. Oh, here it is. It's behind the lining. This makes me so hot.
Why is Leonid so long? Oh, what could he be doing in town?
It's very likely that the sale hasn't taken place yet.
It all must be over by now. Either the estate has been sold or the sale hasn't taken place. Oh, why keep us so long in suspense?
Uncle will buy it. I'm sure of that.
Oh, yes.
Great aunt sent him an authorization to buy the estate and transfer the debt in her name. She's doing it for Anya's sake, and I'm sure God will have mercy. Uncle will buy it.
My aunt in Yaroslav sent 15,000 to buy the estate in her name. She doesn't trust us. But even then, it's not even enough to pay the arrears. Oh, my fate is being sealed today. My fate!
Madame Lopakin.
Perpetual student! Twice already you've been sent from the university.
Why are you upset, Varia? He's merely teasing you about Lopakin. Well, what of it? He's a very interesting man, and a good man. Marry Lopakin if you like. If you don't want to, don't. Nobody compels you, darling.
Mama, I take the matter very seriously. He's a good man. I like him.
Then marry Lopakin. I don't see what you're waiting for.
Mama, I can't make him an offer myself. For 2 years now, everyone's been talking about it. Everyone talks. And yet he says nothing or else makes a joke of it. I see what it means. He's growing rich. He's absorbed in business. He has no thoughts for me. If I had any money, were it ever so little, if I had 100 rubles, I'd throw everything up and I'd go far away. I would go to a nunnery.
Oh, what bliss.
A student ought to have sense. But I can't do without work, Mama. I must be busy every minute.
Yippee-Kodov has broken a billiard cue.
What? Who gave Eklund leave to play billiards? I can't make these people out.
Don't tease her, Petya. You can see she has enough grief without that.
She is so very officious, meddling in what is not her business. All the summer, she's given Anya and I no peace. She's afraid of a love affair between us. What's it to do with her? And besides, I have given no grounds for it. Such triviality is not in my line. We are above love.
Oh. And I suppose I am beneath love. Oh, why is Leonid taking so long? If only I could know whether the estate had been sold or not.
What does it matter whether the estate is sold today or not? That's all done with long ago. There's no going back. The path is overgrown. Oh. Do not worry yourself, Lyubov Andreevna. You mustn't deceive yourself. For once in your life, you must face the truth.
What truth? The truth is so clear to you, but it is hidden from my eyes. I see nothing. You face every great problem boldly. But tell me, my dear man, isn't that because you are young? Because you have not yet understood one of your problems through suffering? You walk forward boldly. And isn't it that you don't see and don't expect anything dreadful? Because life is still hidden from your young eyes. You're bolder, you're more honest, you're deeper than we are. But think, be just a little magnanimous. I was born here. My parents lived here. My grandfather lived here. I love this house. And if the cherry orchard really must be sold, why, well then sell me with the cherry orchard. My boy drowned here. Oh, pity me, my dear kind fellow.
You know I care for you with all my heart.
Well, that you should have said that differently. So differently. I receive a telegram from Paris. Actually, I get one every day. One yesterday, one today. That wretched creature is ill again. He's in trouble again. He begs me to forgive him. Beseeches me to come to him. Really, I ought to go to Paris. Well, you look shocked, Petya. Well, what am I to do? What am I to do? What am I to do? He's alone. He's ill. He has no one to care for him. Well, who will keep him from doing the wrong things, and who will give him his medicine at the right time? And why hide it? I love him. I love him. I love him. He's a millstone around my neck, and I'm going to the bottom with him. But I love that stone. I can't conceive of my life without him. Don't think ill of me, Petya. Don't
For
say
God's sakes, forgive my frankness. He robbed you! He is a wretch! You are the only one who does not see it. He is a worthless creature, a despicable wretch!
You 26 or 27 years old, yet you're still a schoolboy.
Possibly.
Well, you ought to be a man at your age. You ought to know what love means. You ought to be in love yourself. You ought to fall in love. Yes. Yes. It's not purity in you, Petcha. You're merely a prude. You're a comic fool. A freak.
Oh, the things she's saying.
I am above love? You're not above love, Petcha. It's as our fears here says. You're good for nothing. At your age, not to have a mistress.
The things she's saying, I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving.
Petcha, where are you going? Petcha, I was joking.
All is over between us.
Petcha, you funny creature. Petcha! Oh my God, what's happened?
Petcha's fallen downstairs.
Petcha, fallen, have you? I'm sorry. It's all right.
The cherry orchard's been sold today.
Sold to whom?
He didn't say to whom. He's gone away.
I feel as I should die. Fierce. If the cherry orchard is sold, where will you go?
Where you bid me, there I'll go.
Fierce, why do you look like that? Are you ill? You ought to be in bed.
Yes, me go to bed, and who's to wait here? Who's to see the things when I'm gone? I'm the only one in all the house.
Allow me to ask you for this waltz, lady. Enchanting lady, I really must borrow of you 180 rupees. Only 180 rupees.
Firs, the post office clerk said something to me just now that quite took my breath away.
What did he say to you?
He said I was like a flower.
Oh.
You have no desire to see me, Dunyasha. I might be an insect. Life.
What is it you want?
Undoubtedly, you may be right, but if one looks at it from that point of view, you have, excuse my plain speaking, reduced me to a complete state of mind. I know my destiny. You gave me your word, and though I am...
Let us have a talk later. I entreat you. But for now, I am lost in reverie.
But I have a misfortune every day. And if I may venture to express myself, I merely smile at it. Even laugh.
You still have not gone, Apado? What a disrespectful creature you are, really. Go along, Dunyasha. First, you play billiards and break the cue. Then you go wandering about the drawing room like a visitor.
You really cannot, if I may so express myself, call me to account like this.
I'm not calling you to account. I am speaking to you. You do nothing but wander from place to place, and you don't do your work. We keep you as a counting house clerk, but what use you are, I can't say.
Whether I work, whether I eat, whether I walk, or whether I play billiards is a matter to be judged by persons of understanding and my elders.
You dare. You dare! You mean to say I have no understanding? Begone from here this minute!
I beg you to express yourself with delicacy.
Get out! Away! 2 and 20 minutes worth of this. Do not let me set my eyes on you!
I shall lodge a complaint against
What?
you.
You're coming back? Whoa. Take that!
Very much obliged to you.
I beg your pardon.
Oh no. I humbly thank you for your kind reception.
I didn't hurt you.
Oh no. There is an immense bump coming up though.
What do I see and hear? Yulia Alexeyevich! Oh, there's a whiff of cognac about you, my dear soul. We're making merry here, too.
Oh, is it you, Leonid? Oh, what's new? Where's Leonid?
Leonid arrived with me. He is coming.
Well, was there a sale? Speak.
The sale was over at 4 o'clock. We missed our train and had to wait till 9:30. I feel so giddy.
Oh, Leonid. Oh, Leonid, what news? Leonid? Make haste, for God's sake!
Here, take them. They're anchovies. Kirch herrings. I have eaten nothing all day. Good at what I've been through. Fears, come and help me change my things.
What of the sale? Tell us, do.
Yes. Was there a sale?
It is sold.
Well, who's bought it?
I have bought it. I have bought it. Wait a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Pray my head's a bit muddled. I can't speak. We arrived at the auction. Dragunov was already there. Leonid Andreevich only had 15,000 rubles. Dragunov bid 30,000. Straight off, despite the arrears, I bid against him. I bid 40,000. He said 45,000. I said 55. And so he went on ending 5,000, 90, 10. Well, so it ended. I bid 90, and it's knocked down to me. Now the cherry orchard's mine. Mine. My God, the cherry orchard's mine. Tell me that I'm drunk, that I'm out of my mind, that it's all a dream. Don't laugh at me. If my father and grandfather could rise from their graves and see all that has happened, to see how Yermolay, ignorant, beaten Yermolay, how that very Yermolay who used to run barefoot in the winters, has now bought the finest estate in the world. I have bought the estate my father and grandfather were slaves, where they weren't even admitted into the kitchen. I'm asleep. It's all a fancy. It's the work of your imaginations plunged in the darkness of ignorance. She threw away the keys. Fears? She means to show she's not the housewife anymore. Musicians, play! I want to hear you. Come, see how Yermolay Lapin will take an axe to the cherry orchard. How the trees will fall to the ground. We will build houses on it, and our sons and grandsons will see new life springing up here. Musicians, play! Why? Why didn't you listen to me? Sweet lady, dear friend, there's no turning back now. Oh, if all this could be over. If our miserable, disjointed lives could somehow soon be changed.
She is weeping. Let's leave her alone. Come.
What's that? Musicians, play! Here comes a new master of the cherry orchard. All must be as I wish it. I can pay for everything!
Mama? Mama! You're crying. Dear sweet Mama. My precious. My darling, I love you. I bless you. The cherry orchard is sold today.
That's true, but don't weep, Mama. You still have your pure, good heart. Life is still before you. Come, let us go away from here. We can make a new garden, more splendid than this one. And you will see it, and you will understand. And quiet, deep joy will sink into your soul like the sun in the evening. And you will see it, Mama, and you will understand. Come, let us go.
Thank you, my friends. Simple folk, good folk, come to say goodbye. Good, simple folk. What do they know? Why did you do that, Leo Bob?
Couldn't help it.
To give them your purse?
Couldn't.
Yes, before we go, drink with me. We drink before parting. I should have brought a cold bottle from town, but, well, I found one at the station. Only one, but let's drink it. Yes? No. Yes? Ladies and gentlemen. No? Fine. Had I known, I wouldn't have bought it. I won't drink either. Yasha, my friend. One glass.
All right, one glass to those who are departing. Good luck and good. Champagne's counterfeit. That's not the label, trust me.
Charged me 10 rubles. God, it's cold in here.
Why light the fire? No heat today. We're leaving.
October outside, sunny as a summer. It's a good time to build, good time to... Okay, my friends, let's try to remember. 46 minutes to train time, that means we leave in 20 minutes, so let's get to it.
it feels like we're leaving right now. Like, hey, where are my galoshes? Anya, I don't know where my galoshes are.
I'm going to ride with you on the train. I'm off to Kharkov. Can't sit around here anymore, always talking. No work and you go mad pretty quickly. I do at least.
Well, we're leaving and you can once again resume your rightful labor.
Come on, have a drink.
I'm good, thanks.
Where are you off to again? Moscow?
I will ride with them to town and tomorrow, Moscow.
Moscow. Off to the old university, eh? Here he is again, the teachers will say. Now we can get back to some real learning. How many years have you been down there?
Oh, move on, will you? You know, we're leaving. We will not meet again. Let me leave you some advice. Quit with the grand gestures. I mean of your arms. You're always waving them around to make a point. But also your gesture of the cottages. Tear it down, build it up, own, destroy it. All the same, I have to offer some affection for you. You have good hands and a good soul.
my friend. Thank you for everything. Here.
What?
Take this.
No need.
But you haven't got any.
Yes, I do, thank you. I've just been paid for a translation. Right here. What I don't have are my galoshes.
Here, I'm gonna shut you up.
Mario, these aren't mine! Why are you mad at me? Varia!
Last spring, I planted 300 acres of poppy and cleared 40,000 rubles, but when they bloomed, the sight alone was worth the trouble. But 4,000. It's a windfall. I don't need it, and I offer you a loan because I can. It's the way of the peasant. And you snub me.
Your father was a peasant, mine a pharmacist. What does that prove? Quintessentially nothing. I don't want it. Offer me anything, and I don't want it. You know why? I'm a free man. What you value, what the rich value, what beggars value has no hold over me. It's a mirage. My strength comes from this. Humankind is rising to a higher good, to happiness, the highest possible on earth, and I am rising with it.
Well, though we may think each other fools, life goes on and takes no notice. When I work, then I am at peace. Then I feel like I know why I'm here. How many Russians know why they're here? You know, Lena Andreevich took a job at the bank. 6,000 a year. He's too lazy to stick with it, though. Mark my words.
Mama asked, would you please ask them not to cut down the trees until she has left?
A reasonable request.
Yes, forgive me.
Furs is in the hospital?
Presumably he went this morning.
Presumably? Don't tell me presumably. Did they take him to the hospital?
I told you yes. Why ask 10 times?
Our venerable Furs, a man of many summers who should go to his just reward. I can but envy him. What the? I could have told you. I knew this would happen.
Endless misfortune.
Furs is in the hospital?
Yeah.
We should have sent a letter to him with the doctor.
We'll send it after him.
Yasha, your mother's here. Wants to say goodbye.
Yasha, won't you even look at me? Yasha, please, why are you abandoning me?
Oh, please, there's no point in crying. I'll be in Paris in 6 days. We'll be on the express tomorrow. Viva la France! Goodbye to all this country charm. So here's an end, all right? Now, stop crying and conduct yourself with dignity. And have some self-respect.
Right me from Paris? I love to do so.
We should be going.
They're coming.
We should be going. No time left. Anyone smell herring?
Let's all be seated in the carriages in 20 minutes. Goodbye, dear house. Grandfather Winter will pass, and spring will arrive, and you'll be gone. It will tear you down. Oh, my radiant angel, my life. Oh, your eyes are like diamonds. Are you happy?
Yes.
Very?
Very.
Yes.
A new life is a new beginning, Mama.
That's true, really. Before the orchard was sold, we were all anxious, worried. Now things have a point of cheer. Look at me, an old banker, a financier. And you, Leo Bob, you look so much, no, unquestionably better.
My nerves are better, yes. Yasha, take my things out. My darling one, we'll meet again soon. I will use the money your grandmother sent us to buy the estate. It won't last long, but...
You will come back to us, won't you? When I'm done with school, I'll work. I'll help you. We'll work together. We'll read on autumn evenings. everything. A whole new world open to us. Mama, come back to us.
I will, precious, I will.
My little one, farewell. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. My heart weeps for you. Oh, well. Can one of you find me a position? I can't keep doing this.
Everyone's casting us off. We're redundant.
And where will I live? There's nowhere to live in town. Oh, well.
Good God! Let me catch my breath. My friends, can I have some water?
Come to beg for money, eh?
I'm glad to see you. Here, it's 400 rubles.
It's like a dream. All right, where'd you get it?
Give me a moment. It's hot in here. They came to buy my land. Englishmen. They find some white clay in the ground. Oh, it's my most dear friend. The rest will follow. Delicious water.
The Englishmen?
I signed the land over to them. Oh, you must excuse me. I must press on. I owe everybody. I'll be back Wednesday to sort this whole thing.
I suppose we should go too. Wait, first, he's ill. How's he doing?
He's in the hospital. Yasha sent him this morning.
Well, never mind then. Varya, what will we do with Varya? She's so used to getting up and getting out of bed and working, and now she just sits and weeps like a fish out of water. You know, Lepak and I always dreamed of giving her to you. And you've been fond of her a long time. I don't see why you two don't get together.
I don't understand it myself. Well, there's nothing for it. Well, I guess there's still time. Let's do it. Today. Let's do it.
Excellent, I'll call her. Varya! Varya, come here! Varya, stop what you're doing and come here.
Yes.
Odd. Can't find it anywhere.
What are you looking for?
Well, I know I packed it, and,
And where are you off to, Varya Mikhailovna?
to the Rogalins. I've agreed to do their housekeeping.
The Rogalins. In Yashnevo. That's, what, 70 kilometers away? And so life has ended in this house.
Yes, life has ended.
You know, I'm going to Kharkov. I'm leaving Yepikodov here. This time last year, we had snow on the ground. And here it is, October, but sunny. Cold, but sunny.
Indeed, very sunny.
Lepakin!
Yes? Yes, I'm coming.
What happened? Never mind, we must go.
Yes, it's time, Mama.
Anya, let's go. Time's up, we must go.
My friends! My dear friends! Leaving! Abandoning this house forever! Can I hold my tongue? Can I stifle these feelings which even now suffuse?
Oh, we're not.
8-ball corner pocket. Sunk it. I am silent.
Ladies and gentlemen, time's to go.
I must sit just a minute. It's almost as if I'd never seen this house. The walls and these ceilings. I must stare at them with love.
The luggage is loaded. You'll see that everything's taken care of.
Rest your mind about that Yermalay pocket.
What happened to your voice?
Drinking water went down the wrong pipe.
I believe in nothing will remain.
Not until spring.
Well, gentle folk, let us assume our places in the carriages. It's time.
Petya, I see your galoshes. How can you wear such
Ladies and
old and
gentlemen,
dirty?
the train.
Goodbye, old house. Bye, old life.
Hail to the new life.
Farewell, old friends, and until spring.
My
We'll meet
orchard.
again.
My orchard, my beautiful. My life. Goodbye.
Mama!
Stand in this room for the last time. Where we say to Mother Walk.
Sister, my dear sweet sister.
Mama!
Come on, let's go!
You're coming.
It's locked. They've all gone. All gone and forgotten me. All right. And I'll bet he did not put on his overcoat. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. You can't watch them all the time. Life is past. I did not even live. Nothing left. No strength. No help for anything. I'll just lie here a bit. You old,